Hi, first grade. I want to talk to you a little bit right now about the phonics that we're learning for this week. So we're going to learn a new sound this week, and that is going to be two letters, O and R, and when you put those together in words, you're going to hear this sound, or. Okay, we've learned about some R-controlled vowels so far this year. We have learned about 4 different types of R-controlled vowels. What I want you to do right now is take some think time, and I want you to think in your head, think if there's any of those R-controlled vowels that you remember. So we've learned 4 so far. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds of thinking time, okay? Okay, were you able to remember any of them? The first ones that we started with were ER, IR, and UR. And if you remember, those 3 all say the same sound, and they all say So we learned a song, and it went something like this. ER sounds like IR sounds like UR makes the sound too. They all say Do you remember that song? Okay, so we are going to take a look at some of those that we've learned so far. So we know ER sounds like IR sounds like and then the last one that sounds like is UR. These are all 3 different types of an R-controlled vowel, okay? Then let's think of some words that might go with these. An ER word could be a simple word like her. An IR word could be the word bird. And then the last one for a UR word, we could try the word fur. We've been learning about animals that have fur on their bodies to keep them warm, okay? So those are some of those R-controlled vowels we've learned so far. ER, IR, and UR, okay? All 3 of those say Then we learned about a different kind of R-controlled vowel, and this one made a different sound. This was an AR. Take some thinking time and see if you can remember the sound that AR says. If you saw these 2 letters in a word, what sound would you make? 5 seconds. Okay, did you remember? AR says R. This is the one that we call the pirate sound because it kind of sounds like a pirate would say R. Okay, so for this word, there could be some words like art when you go to art class. Just like this, art. Okay, or you might make a word that has a blend at the beginning, like this, R, and you'd hear that R sound. And then another word, maybe you were going to build the word arc, and each of these would have that R sound in the middle, okay? It's an R-controlled vowel, but it sounds different. This one says R. Okay, and then our new one for this week is a totally different sound, and it's OR. So instead of ER, IR, UR, this one is OR. And the most popular word that you've probably seen with this word, this sound, is this word right here. Okay, this is a super popular sight word that you've read in many stories. This word is for, and the OR sound says or. Okay, you'll see this in a lot of words. Sometimes you'll see this as an ORE, and it still says or. Okay, so some words that might have an or in it, we could have the word for, and then we could add a K at the end. What does this word say? Fork, okay? Or maybe we're talking about k, or you could have an ORE, and this word says core, and this part says or. Or cord, ord, cord. One more word. Let's do a digraph at the end. Remember, those digraphs make one sound together. P or ch. What's this word? Porch. Okay, so OR is our sound of the week, and OR says, what does it say? Or. Okay, OR says or. I want you to keep watching those YouTube videos on our Flipgrid that are going to help you learn a little bit more about the OR sound. Okay, that's all for now. See you guys soon.